Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. This is a situation where I feel like for the last couple of weeks, your person has been in very, very deep thought about the situation and really wanting things to develop or unfold. That's why I always feel like sometimes when we don't see a lot of movement on the front end of things in the 3D, it's because there's a lot of movement going on in the back end, right? With your person, where now they're acknowledging you're the person that I want to be with. I now understand why my friends, my family, the karmic, whoever, why they didn't want me with you, and it's because there's a sense of jealousy. Your person knows that there's going to be jealousy around your connection, but I feel like they don't care anymore. This is somebody who genuinely loves you. This is somebody that wants to be very romantic, that wants to sweep you off your feet, that wants to shower you with this type of affection to show you how much they appreciate your devotion to them. This is somebody that's very fond of the bond that you guys have created, and you really helped this person elevate their emotional IQ just by being friends with them and showing them other aspects. It's like you've been very, very tender with this person, and I get that this person is really yearning for your love because they had to take a step back. I don't know why, but I get like this person had to take a step back for a period of time, and if you and this person weren't talking, or if you and this person kind of things were going great and then there was like a speed bump, that speed bump, what you don't understand is it really did hurt this person. It made this person brokenhearted. They had to go through this pain in order for them to understand your level of significance in their life. So now what's happening is they're looking at the detail, right? They're looking closer. The devil's in the details. They're inspecting. They're looking at something in depth, and they're paying attention to things in the past that they wouldn't pay attention to. Who's around them? How do they feel when that person is around them, good or bad? How do they feel when they go out and they party with this person? How do they feel afterwards, good or bad? Your person is having a lot that's coming to the forefront with the way that they move and the way that they handle things. And this has to deal with this person no longer assuming, but also beginning to understand your significance. I don't know why that just came in that strongly, but it's something about them really looking into it. We are a match made in heaven. I think your person is beginning to realize that you bring them closer to God. For me, when you can pray with somebody, when you can pray for somebody, it's a different type of relationship. Because instead of running to other people when things get bad, you run to God. And I feel like with this person, they're acknowledging that they were made for you and you were made for them. That you guys are, two ends of the middle. You guys are one and the same. You guys are the yin and the yang, where what they're lacking you possess, and what you're lacking they possess. It's a very equally yoked partnership. But I do think that your person had to understand, if you're a match made in heaven, then what are these other people that are in their life that are trying to get them off track? I get that there's a lot of people that had a lot to say, and your person is having this brand new perception on the toxic traits, toxic people, toxic behavior. In order for this game of conquest, in order for this game of I wanna win, but what are you trying to win? Your person is now realizing you are the prize, you are the goal a perfect partnership between two people. I'm not going to say things are always going to be perfect between the two of you, but when you're working in tandem with one another and there's a level of synergy and there's a level of fluidity, things naturally flow. If there's a problem, you guys are going to have the ability or capability of talking it out in ways where your person wasn't able to before with you or with anyone else that they were with. Your person is beginning to understand that you elevate them. You want what's best for them. You're not looking for a handout. You're not looking for this person to give you stability. The only stability that you're looking for this person is emotional stability, mental stability, a soul type of stability. 3D stability, that will come once the two of you guys come into this partnership. But I feel like your person is beginning to understand exactly who you are. You never had a poor me type of energy. You never allowed the negativity to impact you. You just kept going. Where I feel like with your person, anytime something bad would happen to them, it was like a woe is me energy. So that's why your positive energy, helps impact that negativity that they're dealing with. And I feel very, very strongly with your person, they have a lot of trust issues that keep coming up to the surface. But what's happening here is you're beginning to break the mold. They're beginning to realize with you, they don't have. Their trust issue is trusting themselves with you now, making sure that they don't come forward and they don't hurt you. My feelings are genuine, yeah, because they love you. It's not, do I love the collective? I 100% feel like if you're watching this reading, your person genuinely loves you. Your person has deep emotions for you that go much, much deeper than expected. But this is somebody that likes to hide it because I think they've either been cheated on before or there's a sense of insecurity. So this person was really, really scared to trust you and scared to kind of let you in. They were very overprotective, but I also get with this person, they have a lot of regrets with how they treated you because they treated you like everybody else. When in reality, you were like no one else. You were more like them, the repressed energy of them, their higher self. Like you reflected back to them what their higher self is. So it bothered them because their higher self wants them to elevate, wants them to expand. Wow. Will you marry me? Whoever this is, this person is in their emotions. They're in deep thought because the things that kept happening, the patterns that they kept doing, the repetitive behavior, the same thing over and over and over again. There was no change. And I think for you, you may have even had a conversation with this person where you said, listen, actions speak louder than words. If you love me, I need you to prove it. If you want to be with me, then show up. If you say something, then do it. That's why this person is having this major breakthrough, because they're getting off the merry-go-round. They're tired of going around in circles, pretending to be happy with something that doesn't inspire them. They're having this major breakthrough. They're coming out of the cocoon. This breakthrough to me is when the butterfly finally has its wings and they're beginning to break out of the cocoon. The thing about the cocoon is this though, the butterfly's wings are still wet inside. So even when they break out, they're still gonna need some time for their wings to dry off before they can leap, before they can fly. But your person is coming out of this. And believe it or not, when your person breaks the negative cycle, and you may feel like, why do things feel like pause? I feel like something should be happening. They're gonna have some type of major gift from the universe, from God. This is gonna be a moment for them where they know that they've done the right thing, where they're being blessed, where they're being encouraged to continue to rise, continue to feel what they feel with you. There's a reason that energy came out. Because with this person, they're very, very focused on you right now. They're focused on doing the right thing, and there's a lot of good karma coming. There's a lot of destined energy coming here. That's kind of this inevitable. But a lot of it is divine intervention where this person had to be isolated by themselves and either live in Karmicville for a period of time without you, or they had to separate themselves from everybody to understand whose energy impacted them in what way. That's what I'm getting majorly. But there's something here about the consequence for this person breaking the pattern. There's like some blind justice coming in. Look, time is of the essence and I want to spend it with you. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. By the way, this is the Lover's Dream Oracle by Gift to Soul 777. I'm gonna put the link for where you guys can purchase her cards in the description. She has amazing cards. She has a ton of different decks. They're fantastic. I have a bunch. This is one of the decks, and then I also have this one too, which is the Twin Flame Unspoken Truth one. They're beautiful decks, absolutely stunning, so I highly suggest you guys take a look. All that information will be in the description. Okay, so, time is of the essence. This person feels like I've wasted too much time. I've wasted too much time in this sense of stagnation. They're tired of being stuck. They're tired of the setbacks. They're tired of stalling. They're tired of being alone. There's something where this person, whoever they are, they're tired of being alone. They're tired of withdrawing. They're tired of avoiding their emotions. This is somebody that's been doing a lot of soul searching and finally understands your significance in their life. You're the best thing that's happened to me. You know why? Not because you've given them money, not because, intimacy between the two of you guys is off the chains, not because of anything else other than you inspiring this person. You pushing this person closer to source, closer to God, closer to the universe, closer to their higher self. You are encouraging this person to do things that other people haven't encouraged them, but you know and you believe in your heart that they have the ability and capability of doing it. Your person is coming to this conclusion where they know what the outcome is. The outcome is they're meant to be with you. This is something where they finally have settled it in their head logically. Part of the problem with this person is that they have these very, very strong, deep-seated emotions for you, but then they don't make logical sense. The logic is the ego. So if it doesn't make logical sense, then, okay, it must not be real. I have to push or have to repress these emotions and try to keep thinking logically. But now what they're realizing is you do make logical sense. people, places, things that was holding back this situation, that was holding back this connection, they no longer make sense. It no longer adds up. Because your energy is beautiful, your energy, they're realizing you're not trying to hold them back. You're trying to push them to their purpose. There's a major culmination here, where this is like one of the final chapters. I keep getting like 9 energy. Your person is in 4 energy, but it's a 9. It's like they're in a place where they're trying to understand what the connection is, because they're ready to take some type of leap of faith, and there's a sense of feeling relieved. There are some things I need to tell you, but I'm afraid you won't understand or take it well. It's like this person wants to explain to you why they move the way that they move, why they didn't value you at first, you know, what the other energies were, what was really stopping you. It's like this person wants to explain to you that it wasn't your fault. A lot of you already know it wasn't your fault, but sometimes when you love somebody, if they're doing things that are hurting you, it feels like a direct attack, when in reality it says more about them than it does you. And whoever this person is, they wish that they could go back and change the way that things were. I wish I could go back and change. Turn back time. And it's because this is a spiritual connection. And this person, whoever they were, I feel like they played games. I'm done being a player. Now all of a sudden you have this player that wants to marry you. But there's people in their past that for some of you guys, and this isn't for all of you, but I get that for some of you, there's people that were in their way of this connection, and they need to explain to you what happened, just in case something comes up. Because I feel like once this person comes forward, because they're going to come forward very, very quickly, once this person comes forward and has this conversation with you, where they want everything with you, where they're ready to go public, where they're ready to have a 3D relationship, they're worried about who else is going to pop up out of the woodworks and have something to say. And I feel like with this person, you know, a spiritual connection is new to me. Please be patient. This is somebody who wanted to have their cake and eat it too. And now they're realizing with you, they have it all. The cake, the ice cream, the appetizers, the dinner, the salad, the soup, cocktails, the mocktails. The answer to your question is yes. This person wants it all with you. This person wants everything with you. And this is an energy where time needed to tell, time needed to have this person trying to figure out what needed to happen. But this person is saying, I need you to trust me. And I'm sorry for making you wait. See, this is a type of connection that's so intense, right? This is something that's very new to this person, right? But they're beginning to realize that they want it all with you. But you just need to be a little bit more patient. For some of you, you're going to say, well, how patient is patient? I don't know. That's for you guys to decide, not me. But this is an energy where your person is making up their mind. Thank you for putting up with my BS. They know that they've put you through hell. This person knows that they've done you wrong. That's why they're saying here, I need to say to you why I did what I did, but I don't think you're going to understand. This person doesn't know how to explain to the person that they love that I hurt you because I was scared of you hurting me first. It's like a very immature energy where the boy likes the girl, flip the roles, and the boy's mean to the girl because the boy really likes the girl. And the girl's sitting there like, but if you like me, why are you being mean? Like, I'm not understanding. It's because this person is emotionally immature. They're emotionally stunted. But I also get too that they're learning very, very quickly about themselves and about the emotions that they're going through. See, I struggle with opening up and displaying my emotions. I don't want to see you with anyone else. This is somebody that would lose their mind if you ever were with anybody else. Like, it would not be a good situation at all. If you were with somebody else, this person would have a major connection. If you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. See, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Right now, you may think that things look stuck, but they're not. Right? With the Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, things are not as stuck as they seem. Your person is working on, first of all, with the Two of Pentacles, that's somebody that has a lot that they're juggling. That's somebody that's going back and forth. That's somebody that's trying to balance out a situation that's in limbo, that's making a decision, but they have a lot of day-to-day things that are going on aside from whatever is going on in your relationship. But what's happening in their personal life is that there's somebody else here that's helping assist them to get everything moving forward and working in the manner that it's supposed to. Because I feel like with your person, they're very, very determined right now to succeed. They're determined right now on making it work with you. Like, this is a very focused energy because they feel like there's a lot that they need to make right here. It's a lot I need to make right. It's like this person subconsciously knew to trust you. They knew that they should have trusted you, even if they didn't see any proof, right? Think about the High Priestess. Justices too, it also goes back to the High Priestess. See, you knew things before this person even knew them, and you would tell it to them, but I don't think that they trusted you. Because this person was so rounded in the 3D energy, but there's a lot of like karmic justice retribution that's coming forward here, where things that you've said, it's beginning to work out. You told this person everything was going to work out, but that they needed to keep their head down or they needed to do something, and everything is working out. There's some level of justice here. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. It's like this person finally understood the hidden truths. The fact that you're this healer, the fact like this person is beginning to balance out the 3D energy and the 5D energy, right? That's that High Priestess. That's that metaphysical energy. But also for some of you, there is an apology that needs to be given. For me personally, I don't really care about apologies. I don't need somebody to tell me that they're sorry for whatever they've done, and I know everybody's different. My thing is, I don't want an apology if it's not backed by action. Somebody can show you action. Their actions are different. That works as an apology. Sometimes I think we get hung up on I want an apology, right? And some of us do deserve an apology. But I would prefer somebody, instead of telling me they're sorry, to change their behavior. And it seems like, to me, your person is having some type of major aha moment where they're gaining this strength to make something right between the two of you. And it's because they receive some type of information. It's like they see the light. I just heard like the smoke is clearing. This person had very much like a my way or the highway type of energy where, you would tell them things, they acted like they didn't care, they acted very disengaged. When they wanted to talk to you, they would. Like, this person is beginning to realize how wrong that is, and how this betrayal was really just betraying themselves, because you're the person that makes them very happy. It's a lot of Mars energy. It's taking action on what this person loves. It's taking action on doing the right thing here. It's balancing out this karma. Because they miss you, they're fantasizing about you, about marriage, about stability, about having a family with you. Having this fairy tale ending that this person knows. It's funny. It's like they know that if the two of you guys go out, or if the two of you guys really do pour into one another, the way that you've poured into them, if they pour into you the same way, they know that no matter where, that energy in itself, it's so magnetic that it's naturally going to draw a lot of attention. Your person knows that. The devil came up in reverse. I'm gonna put this devil back though. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to what this person is going through, this breakthrough that this person is having? Okay, 3 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. This person is getting ready to have some type of conversation with you, Mercury in Cancer. And it's going to be something very emotional. It's weird. I feel like this person is very emotional right now. Because they're tired. I get that this person is so tired of being controlled by others. They're tired of people blackmailing them. They're tired of all these unexpected attacks from very low vibrational people. It's like this person wants to come forward and tell you, I've, left behind a third party, or I've left behind whatever has stopped us from reuniting. But this is a very emotional type of energy. This is a reunion. This is this person saying, I want to work towards it. Why the 9 of Pentacles is here with the 4 of Wands. This person is in a place now where they're able to make you this offer. Maybe financially something has changed here. Bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Cups, which I said that I felt like your person was like in this 4 Cups, 4 Wands, right? And the Moon, subconsciously, they know that they want this 4 of Wands. They know that this 4 of Wands is also tied to their divine inheritance. For some of them, your person is tired of being in this victim mentality. They're tired of the confusion. They're tired of resisting clarity. They're tired of restricting this energy. Why am I by myself when I can have this 4 of Wands with a person that I love? They're in a very emotional state right now. Heavy Pisces energy, heavy Cancer energy, Aries, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn. What is this person thinking about with the 4 Cups, or why are they depressed here with this 4 Cups? When it comes to the collective, the Tower. because things are being forced to change, right? That circles back to the breakthrough. This tower is coming in and it's breaking things down. It's showing this person now is the time. If you want to break free from a karmic energy, if you want to break free from a job, if you want to break free from a boss, a family, whatever, a community, now is the time. Now is the time here. And I just asked, what's causing this tower? It's the Ace of Cups. How would the collector feel about this Ace of Cups? The Six of Wands. Because this person is acknowledging that they really do love you. You would feel good, you would feel victorious in this type of energy. This person is realizing that this is real love. That this isn't love that dissipates. This is love that stays forever. When you marry your best friend, it's a different type of love than something just tangible. Most people marry because it makes logical sense, because they can check the boxes off of a list, because everybody fits this or this person fits these credentials, but there's no love there. This person is beginning to realize that you are this wheel of fortune. That with you, you are this star. The star comes after the tower. You give this person strength. You've changed something for this person where this person is beginning to see the light through the fog. There's a lot of Jupiter energy, a lot of beautiful energy is coming in to change the situation, to change the narrative. You have the Twin Flame card here. The Ace of Wands, look, the Sun, the Fool, and Temperance. Things are being illuminated for this person. Look at all the major arcana here. Things are being illuminated for this person. What did I say? Heavy Sagittarius energy or Jupiter energy? Jupiter energy is expansive. This person needed to take the time to balance it out. They may have they may be bipolar, or they may have something with them where their energy fluxes, it goes up and down. This could also be them being depressed or having some type of issue. This person is beginning to understand what makes them happy, what makes them sad. You've changed this person's life. You've changed the way that they view the world. The simple things, the way that you look at things, like you may value things like white feathers, or finding loose change on the floor, or little ladybugs, or hummingbirds, or beautiful butterflies. You take these all as signs or synchronicities. You pay attention to the small things and you're grateful for everything. This is rubbing off on this person because you can't tell me that if you're in the sun, you're not gonna feel it. This person is feeling your warmth, and it's beginning to rub off on them in a way where they're coming in here and they're surrendering. They're surrendering to this spiritual connection. They're surrendering to who you are. They're realizing that you were put here for a reason with this person to make it right, to change the dynamic of things. And this person is saying to you, listen, I know if I've not been there for you, I'm sorry. But I need you to trust me right now. I need you to trust that I'm doing the right thing. I need you to trust me that I'm gonna make the right move towards you. This is somebody that's very, very attracted to you, and they just don't want you to be with anybody else. Like, this is an energy coming in for sure, where they know that the Hierophant, that you are the person that they're being